start the cinema. Hi friends, good morning to all. In the last session, just we started about revision of Who Not How series. What a wonderful series. So who, not how. Who, not how. How is always problem
creation.
problem creator. How is always problem creator. Who is always problem solution. Okay, problem solver. Remember this one. So suppose assume that you require to do 10 activities are there. Okay, today or 2 days or 3 days or otherwise you have 10 goals are there or 10 activities are there. Most of the people, what they are going to do is first activity, second activity, third activity, fourth activity, like they are going to maintain to-do list. To-do list they are going to maintain. First one, second one, third one, fourth one, like 10 activities they are going to do. This type of people never going to succeed in your life. Remember this one. What is the reason for that is because all activities are not going to provide equal value. Some activities will provide highest results, some activities will provide least results. Okay, that's why don't do all activities in some sequential order. What we require to do is, I told instead of to-do list, better to maintain what? Instead of to-do list, better to maintain what? Priority list. I told, have you remember? So first identify which activity will provide highest results. Highest result. Oh, this activity is a very important, man. So this is the highest result is going to, I'm going to get like. First do that. Next in the remaining, which is going to provide highest result. Next do that. In the remaining, what is the next? Which one is going to provide highest result? By doing 2 or 3 things, your day got completed. No problem at all. Remaining things you can ignore. Because 90% of the results already you got by doing only these 3 activities only. So, no one has a time to do everything in your life. But everyone has the time to do important things. I told priority things. To do priority things. Everyone has the time. That's why compulsory concentrate on highest result activities. Have you remembered this point I told how many times? Multiple times, right? Multiple times, right? The great leaders, extreme leadership also, prioritize and execute. There is a separate topic is there. Next, 80/20 rule, Pareto principle. Pareto principle. Separate book only there. So priority is the most important. Any doubt after this? Please confirm. Durgesh, Mamata, Sarveshwara, Ramprasad. Any doubt after this?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. This thing up to this, whatever I covered, this is also waste. Yeah, this priority kind of thing also waste. Because you should not do the activity. Okay, prepare priority list, acceptable, no problem at all, but don't do that. If you start doing the things, how many things you are going to do? How many things you are going to do? If you start doing the things, so your energy is limited, your time is limited, then obviously, where is the question of doing all the things on your own? Even it's going to provide a highest result work also. Never, don't do that. Then automatically, what is the thing? What is the thing we require to follow? That thing is who, not how. Remember that. The big entrepreneur level thinking. This is the ultimate level of thinking. So to-do list, priority list. This is only individual level of thinking. But business people, business magnet. Okay, the high successful people way of thinking is who, not how. Okay, what is that? Is very simple, sir. Very simple. Assume you have 10 activities are there. Okay, let me. Boss, are you interested to listen? Can I cover? Are you feeling comfortable to discuss? Friends, they respond. Don't be silent. Okay. Sir, here, how many tasks you have? Respond. How many tasks you have? 10 tasks are there. Assume that 10 tasks are there, sir. Now, these are 10 tasks. To-do list or priority list. Anyway, task 1, task 2, task 3, like 10 tasks are there. Okay, like that. Now, as an individual, if you require to do that, first you are going to complete task 1. Next you are going to complete task 2. Next you are going to complete task 3, task 4, and so on, task 10. How much time you require, and you are going to get a growth if you do all these things. Suppose assume, yes, if you are going to do all these activities, definitely there is some growth will be there. You are going to succeed. There is some growth is there. Okay, because of action only, growth is going to come into the picture. Because you did 10 activities, then obviously some result, some growth by default will be there. Now the problem here is, after completing one activity, or after completing 2 activities, you may get bored, you may get frustrated, irritation. You may not be in a position to complete the remaining also. So this approach is not at all recommended. What approach we require to follow is just a very simple approach, sir. Very simple approach. This is the entrepreneur, business person level thinking. Okay, Adani level thinking, Mukesh Ambani level thinking, Zuckerberg level thinking. Okay, Jeff Bezos level thinking. This is thinking. Elon Musk level thinking is this one. What is this thinking? Is very simple. 10 activities are there. Identify 10 right whos. Identify 10 right whos. Right whos. And delegate them. And delegate to them. And delegate to them. Identify 10 right whos and delegate to them. Now, observe the scenario. So, task 1 is responsible with the right who 1. Task 2 is responsible. Task 2 is responsible with the, so who 2, right who 2, second right who. Like we have. Now, can you please observe? If you are going to do all these activities one by one, your growth is something like a sequential growth. Because you have to complete the first task, and then you require to complete the second task, and you require to complete the task, third task, fourth task, fifth task, and so on. It may take some 2 to 3 days, or 2 to 3 months, or 2 to 3 weeks. Anyway, based on your activities, it may take 2 to 3 months, or 2 to 3 years, or 2 to 3 weeks, like based on the work. Suppose now observe that you are not responsible to do these activities. Okay, assume you are. What you are going to do is, you are giving the first activity to W1, who 1. You are giving the second activity to W2. You are giving the third activity to W3. Now, you are giving the 10th activity to W10. Your job is identify right who for that activity and delegate to that person. Then automatically, these people are going to do parallelly. These people are going to do in more effective way than you. What is the reason for that? Is because for the corresponding task, who is the expert? That expert only I arrange. Okay, then automatically, definitely they are going to do in the most beautiful way when compared with you, I'm sure. Next, all these people are working simultaneously. Your tasks are going to be completed. Just a matter of, okay, 1 day or 2 days or 1 week span. Then, can you please imagine how much growth you are going to get? Next, after completing this, next, within a week, these 10 tasks are going to be completed, sir. Next, define next 100 tasks. Identify 100 right who's and delegate them. Just your job is you have to identify, you have to coordinate these people. Beyond that, nothing. Beyond, you require just to coordinate these people. Beyond that, nothing. Observe very carefully about this terminology, friends. That's what you people should be aware. Is it clear for you people?
Yes, sir.
So don't do the activities on your own. Identify, right who, delegate to that person. Save your energy, save your time, save your energy, save your time. So concentrate on your growth. Connect the dots. The great leaders don't do the things. Great leaders always going to design the model. Identify right who's, delegate to that. Those people are responsible, okay, to run that ecosystem. This mindset, if you are going to build, then no one is going to stop your growth. Sky is the limit. Remember carefully. Okay, who not how? It's a wonderful series, sir. So for any activity, just you require to ask only one question. Who can help me on this? Or who can do this for me? But don't ask, how can I do this? How can I do this? If you are thinking about how can I do this, problem solver, problem creator only you will become, not problem solver. So who, not how. The magic word which is going to change your life. Okay. Yesterday we completed 7 topics, I hope. Okay, let me continue for the remaining 7 chapters completed. Reply why to continue with chapter 8. Okay, can you please reply why? Okay, some now chapter 8. Sir, every topic is the gold. Remember this. Every topic is very, very precious. So let go to grow. This is the most important parts. Let go to grow. Okay, what it means is, even in the extreme leadership also we covered this part. What it means is, do you know, give the control, create the next level leaders. Okay, give the control to them, give the decision making to them, give the decision making to them. Don't hold the control with you. If you are going to hold the control with you, then automatically you are going to stop your growth. చాలా మంది చెప్తుంటారు, అరే కంట్రోల్ నీ చేతుల్లోనే ఉండాలి, కంట్రోల్ షుడ్ బి ఇన్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్ ఓన్లీ. Okay, don't believe any person. Control should be there in your hand only. Next, without your approval, no activity should go. If something goes wrong, you may struggle. Each and every activity you require to observe. Like this type of statements, if any person is telling, happily you can run only one pawn shop. Beyond that, nothing. Trust the people. Delegate the responsibility. Trust the people. Delegate the responsibility. If something goes wrong, no problem at all. Okay, identify another right who, delegate to that person. Okay, so it doesn't mean if something goes wrong, no, I require to take care. Like don't keep such a type of terminology. That's what let go to grow means. So don't hold the control. Better to give the decision making power to you. Suppose just a simple example I can tell. Simple example. In your family, assume that your wife, okay, my wife is always asking, today vegetables are required. Can you please give some 500 rupees or 1000 rupees? Today eggs we require to carry. Okay, please give some. I ordered some Jipto. Can you please like that? So here, how many times this communication is happening? How much time waste kind of thing? Once you got the salary this month, 20,000 rupees or 30,000 rupees. These are the general expenses what we are going to have. Okay, this is the extra buffer also. Until next month first, don't touch me because I'm full busy in my higher level goals, higher level activities. So just every month automated. Then assume that she is going to take care everything. You are not required to worry about okay, vegetables or soaps or otherwise groceries. These kind of nonsense, you are not required to worry. Give that responsibility. Then immediately some people may ask. Hey, my wife for day one only 30,000 is going to be completed. Then it may be the problem like that. Trust the people. Tell the scenarios. Trust the people. Delegate properly. That thing must be required. If you are not going to trust your wife, if you are not going to convince your wife, then automatically being husband is very hard. Getting the point right? Just I'm telling one example. Next, we are going to have n number of payments. Array, milk bill. Okay, next, electricity bill, gas bill, net bill, phone bill. Like for all these things, is there any chance to automate? If automation is not possible, arrange a small person, arrange one person. Array, every month I'm going to do, I require to do these activities. Can you please do these activities for me? Because I want to concentrate on high level goals. Just a one time setup, you are free completely from those activities. Your mind is completely free from those activities. Believe me, build ecosystems. Those systems are going to run automatically. We are not required to push. We are not required to do. No. So just build one ecosystem, move a bit far. Automatically that ecosystem, it's going to go where decision making better to include, growth better, automatic growth better to include. Such type of things you are required to take. So delegate mentality better to build. Then growth by default will be there for you people. For that, trust the people. That is the most important thing. ఓకే, ఎవడో ఒకటి ఇబ్బంది పెట్టాడని అందరినీ అలాగే చూడకండి. వాట్ ఇట్ మీన్స్? లలిత వాట్ ఇట్ మీన్స్? ఎవడో ఒకటి ఇబ్బంది పెట్టాడని అందరినీ అలాగే చూడద్దు. అయ్యో, దేర్ ఎస్. వినాయక్, డూ యు నో తెలుగు? If someone created the problem, don't see everyone as problem creators. If someone did the fraud, don't see everyone as the fraud person. Okay, so trust the people, delegate them. If they are not in a position to do, guide them again and again. That thing must be required. Remember carefully. Guide them. That thing must be required. So multiple times guide, no problem. 100 times guide. But 101 onwards, either responsible to do that activity. I'm not responsible. I'm not required to spend 1 minute time also on that activity. That's a beauty. Getting the points? Okay, let me go for this. Yeah, can you please observe that? Let's go to growth. Growth stops when you try to control everything. Whenever you are trying to control everything, growth is going to be stopped. Old thinking believes control guarantees quality. Old thinking, the people are always going to believe control guarantees quality. Okay, control should be there, then only quality will be there. Like new thinking understands that trust creates growth. The same terminology, whatever I use, trust creates growth. Letting go allows others to take responsibility and improve. Leaders grow faster when they stop micromanaging. Okay, micromanagement is the very worst thing. We should not do that activity. Okay, there are some worst things are there in our life. Trying for perfection, worst thing. Trying for perfection is the worst thing. Micromanagement is the worst thing. Next, seeing the people with a doubtful, worst thing. Which things must be required? Trust the people. Delegate. Give the responsibility. Give the control. Such type of thing are growth mindset activities. If you think in this style, yes, you are thinking like Adani, you are thinking like Mukesh Ambani, you are thinking like Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, like that. Those people are always going to think in this style. So let go to grow. What is the meaning of that? Are you feeling comfortable? Respond. If you are not going to respond, I can't continue.
Yes, sir.
Getting the point right?
Yes.
You believe it? A simple example. Forget about that. Simple example. Array in DURGASOFT, which patches are happening? I don't. Which batches are there? I don't know. What is the course fee? I don't know. Believe me, I don't know. If any my known person, my relative make a phone call, I want to learn Python. When will be the Python batch? I don't know. What is the fee? I don't know. What I will do is, okay, I will share your number to my team. My team will make a phone call and will provide complete support. Okay, like I'm going to tell because I don't know anything, but I'm sitting in DURGASOFT only, but I don't know. But the business happily going on. Believe me, sir. Sir, you are staying in Kalpataru. Okay, my community name. How many times you paid electricity bill? Believe me. At least in my life, for the maybe one time for address proof purpose, I just saw electricity bill. That somewhere I required to submit address proof purpose, electricity bill I submitted. Beyond that, I never saw what is the electricity bill, how much we are getting electricity bill, all these things. At what time it is required to pay, how much we require to pay, all these things. Believe me, until today, I didn't see electricity bill. My community people are sending the mail. Today electricity person is coming. Okay, he's going to switch off. The people who didn't pay, this is the list of people who didn't not yet paid. Like I never going to open that Excel because I know in that Excel my name won't be there. Believe me. Observe that. So I just gave that responsibility to my accountant. He's going to take care. Next, not only here in my village, okay, 5 electricity meters are there. AP, Andhra. So those are things also. My father also, he don't know. He didn't pay single. He don't know about electricity bills, all these things. My accountant is going to take care completely all those things. Net bills, telephone bills, everything. If there is full abnormal situation is there, please let me know. Otherwise, don't touch about that. Please prepare one chart every month, so and so date. Automatically, you are responsible to pay. If by mistake, if any payment failed, I will give left and right. Getting the point, right? So this is a type of thinking, this type of mindset you require to build. Doing all activities from morning to evening, I want to do. How many activities you can do, man? Your life is small, chota life. Very small life. Very small day, 24 hours only in your day. How many activities you are going to do that? You should not do any activities. Enjoy your life. Identify right persons. Those people are going to do the required activities. But only problem is, believe, trust them, delegate them properly. Trust them, delegate them properly. That thing must be required. Is it clear, right? Okay. Now, can you please answer these questions? Yeah. In this, so growth stops when you control everything. Control guarantees quality is the wrong approach. New thinking, understand, trust creates growth. So letting go allows others to take responsibility and improve. Leaders grow faster than
Exam
when they stop micromanage. When they stop micromanaging. Remember this one. Okay. So take it with very special care. What mainly stops growth in this chapter? Lack of money, lack of skills, too much control, too many people. Which one, sir?
Too much
Which
control.
what mainly stops growth in this chapter? Which one?
See, too much
Respond.
control.
Too much control. Too much control. Don't do that. Give the responsibility completely. Too much control leads to micromanagement, which blocks growth and team responsibility. Next up. What does a new thinking encourage leaders to do? What does a new thinking encourage leaders to do? Work harder, control every detail, trust people and let go, avoid delegation. Which one?
Trust people and let go.
Trust people and let go. Next up. New thinking says growth happens when the leaders trust people and stop micromanagement. Micromanagement is the worst thing. We should not do that. Is the worst thing. We should not do that. Remember that. Next up. What happens when leaders let go properly? What happens when leaders let go properly? So quality always drops, confusion increases, team members take ownership and grow, work stops completely. Which one is the correct answer? Respond. What happens when leaders let go properly? When leaders let go properly means giving the control to others. Team members take ownership and grow. Why Jdbc is always providing only C the answer? I don't know. C. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes.
That's all. This is chapter 8 completed successfully. Slowly shift your mindset. Transform your mindset. Huge results, bigger results by default you are going to get. Remember that if everything I have to do, everything I require to do that, then automatically you are not going to succeed. In your life, sir, you won't succeed in your life, believe me. Okay? So growth mindset, if you want huge success, if you want to be succeed like Elon Musk, think like Elon Musk. The successful people are always going to think in this style only. Remember. Let me go for next one. Chapter 8 completed. Do you want to continue? Yes. Chapter 9. So progress happens through people. Yeah. Most valuable friends. Progress happens through people. Through people. The number of people you know, your success depends on that. Okay. Your success is always depends on that. The number of people you know is always, your success is always depends on that. Okay, very simple, sir. if you want to enter or if you want to do any work, don't do that. First meet 20 to 30 members in that area. First meet 20 to 30 members in that area. In that particular area. Area means in that domain. Then automatically you are going to get full clarity, and even these people are going to show the new ways also. Remember this one. So instead of how, better to depend on. Why is silent, man? Instead of how, better to depend on. Better to depend on
Others.
Yeah. Better to depend on
Who?
Who. That is the most valuable thing. Remember that. Who. That is the most valuable thing, friends. Okay? Who. The number of people you know. Everything. If you want to cross check, friends, in your life, any person in this session, if you want, you can cross check. Every important thing in your life happened because of some person only. How many people are going to accept this system? Every step in your life happened because of some who only. Okay, so that who may be step to step, who may be changed, but because of some who only, this thing is happening.
Not by ourselves, sir.
Not by
Ourselves. I mean,
you are doing because that activity. Why you are doing? Because someone guided, because someone told, because someone gave the idea. Getting Durga?
yes, sir.
Anything. I want to 10th class completed. 10th class completed. Someone told that intermediate so and so best college. You join. Someone told that this is the best group. You join. Someone told that MPC, MSET or otherwise IIT is the best. Someone told, then you did. Okay, and then someone told that so and so engineering college is the best. You join. So and so branch is the best. You join. Someone told that
Please.
while doing your course, okay. So while better to learn some software courses, then you will get the job. Someone told, or someone did. We are following that person. Okay, every activity, everything happened in your life because of some who only. Remember that. That's why. So behave properly with the people. Those people are going to provide huge number of opportunities for two people. That's why people management, people relationship is the most valuable, because those people are going to show the way. Even the art of spending money also. The last topic is there. Okay. You have to behave very nicely with the people, because your growth depends on them only. There is one topic is there, wonderful topic in the art of spending money. Of course, we will handle that series. Okay. Now, let me consider progress happens through people. Big progress never happens alone. It always involves people. Old thinking believes success comes mainly from individual effort. No chance at all. New thinking accepts the people multiply speed and results. Okay, right people bring right ideas, energy, solutions you can't create alone. Growth becomes easier when you stop carrying everything on your shoulders. Okay, when you stop carrying everything on your shoulders, so growth becomes easier. Remember that. Everyone in the position to understand my point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, somewhere we covered, right? Synergy, copycat marketing. 1 plus 1 is not 2. Is greater than 2. Sometimes it may be 10 also. The 7 habits of highly effective people. 1 plus 1 never be 2. Never be 2. Its value is more. Like so, alone you can go with the speed. You can go speedily, but only shorter distance. But as a team, you can go very far. Maybe slow, no problem. But you can go very far. Speed is not important. Very far is very important. That's why. So be with the people. Be with the team. Then automatically your growth by default will be there. People are that much important. Who's are that much important? Remember that. Okay. So very simple example I can tell for you people. Very simple. Very simple. Yes, friends. There is one very beautiful example. So some simple, I forgot. In my mind, there is one related to this host. Okay, later I will. I forgot. My office person came in the middle. I forgot. Because these things are on flow, right? Not based on some script. Nothing is there in front of me. But that one wonderful example came in my mind, struck in my mind. Okay, definitely will come because context is the same, right? Okay, the people are really that much important, friends. Okay, any task, don't do it on your own. Okay, depend. Okay, identify the right who, delegate to that person. Next, if you are going to work together, okay, then multiply. The results are going to be multiplied. Results are going to be multiplied. Efforts are going to be multiplied. That's why the software owners getting lakhs of crores. You are getting just thousands. Remember that because multiple people are working, and every person is getting the money. But you are getting the money on your work only. So maintain team. Maintain at least one assistant, friends. At least one assistant by paying some 5,000, 10,000 rupees per him. All your small activities, better to delegate to that person. You are getting delegation habit person. Concentrate on only higher level activities, higher level goals. Okay. Now observe. So progress happens through people only. Big progress never happens alone. It always involves people. Old thinking believes success comes mainly from individual effort. New thinking accepts the people multiply. The people multiply speed and the results. So, right people bring ideas, energy, solutions you can't create alone. Growth becomes easier when you stop carrying everything on your shoulders. Okay. According to this chapter, real progress mainly comes from your job. You have to answer. Real progress mainly comes from. Don't go for directly C option because ChatGPT is always providing C1. Working alone silently, personal hard work only, systems
This
and
is
people
also C,
together.
sir.
Systems and
System
people
and
together, avoiding dependency. Which one is the answer?
C.
Huh?
Systems and
Okay.
people.
Yeah. Have a look once. Real progress happens when the people and systems work together, not through solo effort alone. Sir, what belief represents old thinking in this chapter? People multiply results. I must do everything myself. Teamwork creates speed. Growth is shared. So, what belief represents old thinking in this chapter? Old thinking. Why the people are thinking in the people multiply results? I must do everything myself. Teamwork
B.
creates speed.
Sir, change it,
Growth
sir. B.
is shared. Okay. Now the answer is old
I
thinking.
must.
I
B.
must do everything myself. Can you please confirm? Is it a good habit? I must do everything myself. Is it a good thing? Respond. Is it a good thing?
No, sir.
No. So what the one-line explanation observe? Old thinking assumes growth depends on only personal effort, which limits the results. What happens when you involve the right people? Work becomes slower, control is lost, growth becomes faster and lighter, effort is increases. When you involve the right people, so what will happen? Can you please confirm?
Growth becomes
Growth
faster.
becomes
Growth becomes faster and
lighter. That's what. Okay. Right people reduce burden and increase the speed, making the growth faster and easier. I hope you people are feeling comfortable. Small ideas, by listening this session, small ideas will come in your mind. I require to arrange one maid, I require to arrange an assistant, or otherwise I have to delegate this activity to my wife, or I require to delegate this activity to my father or to my mother, like some ideas may strike in your mind. Okay, better to keep immediately write on the paper and better to work on that. Getting right? People are the most important. As a team, you can go very far, but alone, you can go speedily, but up to what? A small distance. Suppose here, camel is there and the deer is there. Camel will go slowly, but camel, the biggest power is it has water reserves inside the body. It can go very far, no problem at all. That's why to cross the deserts, to travel huge number of days, olden days camels they use. No one is going to use a deer. Deer తీసుకెళ్ళి మనం డెజర్ట్ వదిలేమంటే just in 1 or 2 hours it will die. But camel can stay up to 17 days without drinking water. That is the beauty what you people should be aware. Okay? So anyway, remember, believe the people, trust the people, delegate to them, let them do the activities. Just connect the dots. Just your job is just top level high-end monitoring management. Don't do micromanagement. Don't try for 100% perfection. 80% of the thing can do. Better to prefer that. Because it's the scalable. Okay, next time. Can I move to the next topic? Responding. Activeness is not there.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah. Just topic. The most valuable point, sir. Very, very important. Listen a bit carefully. I will choose a person. Okay, just for 1 minute to talk. Which person is the correct person? Can you please raise your hand? Yeah, any person. Just I won't ask any questions. Don't worry at all. Just one person. Any person. Can you please raise your hand? Okay, I'm feeling comfortable to talk like because some people may be in travel, some people may be in office. I feel comfortable to talk. 1 minute only. Anyone? Yeah, Durgesh. Yes, Durgesh. Can you please tell what is your biggest strength? Biggest strength. Ayyo. Or what is your weakness? Durgesh is not. Any other person, man? This is the only question.
Uh,
Can you please tell anyone?
So my weakness is procrastination.
Your weakness is procrastination.
Procrastination.
Always postponing the things.
Yeah.
Later we will do. Later we will do like.
Yeah.
Okay,
Best.
that is your weakness.
Yeah.
Simple question. Why we have to do that activity? Why we require to do that activity on our own? So, if you are postponing the things means, there is one beautiful concept. I didn't remember the series where this concept I discussed. Very simple, sir. If you are getting some benefit, if you are getting some reward, your mind is always going to tell, do this, do this, do this, do this. Best example. Best example. If you are, by doing this, you are getting huge benefit, like, then automatically, with full care, you are going to do that. With full care, you are going to do that. Okay? You are postponing means you are not, you are feeling that activity as a burden. You are feeling that activity as a burden. You are not interested. Okay? You are losing something. Maybe energy you are losing, or maybe, okay, energy you are losing. You are not getting interest. That's why you are keep on procrastinating. Procrastination is the excellent weapon for me. Who told this? Who told procrastination is my weakness? Durgesh. Vinayak. Wonderful. Is an excellent weapon for me. Believe me. How, sir, it's my weakness? How you are telling it's a weapon? Procrastination is telling that these activities, you are not the right person. Arrange a person, delegate to that person. Direct, straightforward.
Okay.
Straightforward.
Got it.
Whatever activities you are delegating means, whatever activities you are procrastinating means, clear indication that you are not interested to do those activities. It signals that, okay, for these activities, better to arrange a person so that those activities are never going to be postponed. Getting my point?
Yes, sir. Yes.
There are some activities where you are enjoying like anything. Which activities, can you please tell any activity? Sir, I'm very happy to do these activities. Like,
I watch some movies.
There you are feeling very happy.
Based on real stories.
Based on real stories, you are
movies.
feeling. Realistic movies, you are feeling very happy. Then automatically, you know, whenever a realistic movie is coming, immediately your brain is telling, see this, like. Why? Because there you are feeling more joy. So, simple rule. This is called cardinal rule. I hope in Atomic Habits we covered this point. Cardinal rule of the growth. Cardinal rule is very simple. The activities where you are feeling very happy. If you are getting something, if you are getting some happiness, if you are getting some reward, that activity, your brain is always going to tell, do this, do this, do this, do this. If you are losing something, or if you are getting pain, that activity, your brain is always telling, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. But what you require to do here, associate some reward for such type of activities. Automatically, you are going to do that. Add some joy for such type of activities. Automatically, you are going to do that. Okay, add some joy to that. Where you are feeling very happy. What activities you should do, add that joyness to this. Okay, like Atomic Habits, cardinal rule. But anyway, so forget about that. Who not our series is going to tell only one thing. For any activity you are procrastinating means, you are not interested to do that activity. You are not feeling joy. You are not feeling happy to do that. Better to identify a right who. Yes, associate, delegate to that person. Okay, this thing must be required. Next up, every person in this world, whether Durga sir, or Ram Prasad, or Vinayak or Lalita, every person in the universe. Some areas they are very strong. Some areas they are very weak. Weak. So don't try to cover your weak points. Don't try to cover your weak points. Because the reason is, if you are trying to cover your weak points, automatically your strongness also by default will become. Strongness also by default will become by birth. There are some skills, God's gifted skills will be there for every person. Those things are called zone of genius. Your zone of genius is a particular area. Okay, that area from childhood onwards, I'm not feeling comfortable to do that. Okay, there are some people out there. If you give the notes, if you give any book, they are going to read each and every book, and they are going to write the exam. 100 out of 100 they are getting. But a small presentation can you please give? Then automatically, sorry, matrad. If they are going shivering, hurry 100 out of 100 marks, shivering, because that area they are not strong. Don't try to improve in that area. Remember this one. Don't try to improve. Don't try to improve in that area. Okay, like that. What you require to do is, in that weak area, arrange a person. That person is going to fill your gap. Best example for you. Best example for you. Who is the Meta CEO? Meta. Who is the person?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg, right? Meta CEO, Mark Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg, whenever he started Facebook, he is too good in coding, friends. Believe me. Too good in coding. What happened is he developed one application where he is from Harvard University. Harvard, right? Harvard. What happened is he downloaded some photos from the university and he used without permission. He drop out. Send out this person. Okay, from the Harvard. What this person did, he is very too good in coding. Why don't you start an application like Facebook? He started. But the problem with the Zuckerberg is, he is always shy to talk. He won't communicate. There are some people are there in our society, in your home, in your friends also. If any new person is there, some people are going to, so they are going to talk like, just like their family member, they are going to talk like anything. But there are some people who are always reserved. These people are called introverts. Who are always reserved. They won't talk with that much. They won't mingle with the new members easily. They are always feeling shy to talk. Have you ever came across such a type of person in your life? Respond. Have you ever saw such a type of person in your life? Are you introverts?
Yes. I saw so many people, introverts people.
So many, right? What
Yes.
happened? Of course, this Zuckerberg also same problem. He's too good in coding. He's too good at product development. But is zero in people management. Now, Zuckerberg having two options. He has to improve in that area. He required to improve in that area. One option. Option two, that's my weakness. Why I require to work on this area? Better to arrange one person, okay, for the people management. Where I am strong, I will stand there only. Where I am weak, I will arrange a person who can fulfill that activity, who is the strong in that area. Then Zuckerberg recruited a lady. What is her name? Sandberg. COO, the COO, Chief Operating Officer, like one person. What is that lady name? You respond. Facebook CEO recruited, COO at early stages for people management. That lady is too good at people management. That lady is too good at people management. Yes, Sandberg only, man. Cheryl Sandberg. Cheryl Sandberg. In early 2008, this was happened. Okay, Cheryl Sandberg. In early 2008, this was happened. COO, Chief Operating Officer. So have you observed, right? He never worked on his weaknesses. He recruited a person. That person is going to take care where this person is the weak. So, best example. Yes, I remember. Best example. If you want to build one mobile app, most of the people are always going to do what? I want to build a mobile app for my company. I have to build. That should be, because being a tech person, how I can delegate this work to someone. Okay, mobile app building, what technologies are required to learn? But anyway, these days, vibe coding came into the picture. Okay, I don't know. But I learned Kotlin. Like there are some language, something I have to learn. Okay, let me learn Kotlin first. And then, so how to develop mobile apps like, let me learn. So do you know, after 6 or 9 months or 1 year, this person is going to tell, for DurgaSoft, mobile app is ready. Wow, what a wonderful. Durga sir only developed this mobile app. Everyone claps. How much time I took? Assume that. How much time I took? 1 year time. 1 year time I took. But instead of that, there are a number of people are there in the market who develop mobile applications. I will ask a person, this is my requirement. Can you please develop mobile app? How much you require? Sir, I require some 50,000 rupees. How much time you require? 1 week time is enough. Within one week, just a matter of 50,000 rupees, that person is ready to deliver my required app. In the 8th day, my app is in live. Either that approach is good or this approach is good.
1 week.
Have you observed, right? So, don't try to do everything on your own. Next up, even after 1 year, whatever application I'm developing, that thing is not too much good than this expert's developed application. Because you are developing first time, right? How you can expect 100% super too good? But these people, every month they are going to deliver 10, 20 mobile apps. They are experts in that area. So, whatever your weakness, don't try to cover your weaknesses. Identify right who's to fill that gaps. Then you and your weaknesses filled by the team all together will become very strong. Remember, careful. Okay, don't do any activity on your own, man. Always try to identify who is the right person, who is the expert in that area. Better to delegate to that person. Then immediately you must go, sorry, everything is going to be delegated. What I will do? Manage those people. That's your job. Create new activities and identify next right host. That is your job. Don't do anything on your own. Just start. Sir, the money is required. Array, money is required. How much money is required? Just for 6 months, emergency fund is required. Okay, for family protection, some amount. And the remaining things, better to use as a tool for your growth. Okay, that thing must be required. So, fill your weaknesses with the right who's. Okay, here have a look once. So build a team around your weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses that can limit growth. Old thinking tries to fix all weaknesses personally. New thinking hides the people who are strong where you are weak. Who are strong where you are weak. Hides the people who are strong. Okay, where you are weak. Ignoring weak areas create hidden risks. A strong team covers gaps, creates stability. A strong team covers gaps and creates stability. Okay, like a strong team creates gaps, covers gaps, and creates stability. What is the biggest risk of ignoring your weaknesses? Can you please confirm? You save time, growth becomes stable, hidden problems increase, you become independent. Okay, what is the biggest risk of ignoring your weaknesses? Which one is the correct answer? Hey, respond. Which one is the correct answer? What is the biggest risk of ignoring your weaknesses? Hey,
Hidden problems increase.
hidden problems by default are going to be increases. Okay. Next, what does the new thinking suggest you should do with your weaknesses? What the new thinking suggests you should do with your weaknesses? Can you please confirm? Avoid them.
See, hi.
Hire people who are strong in those areas. Hire people who are strong in those areas. Next up, what is the main benefit of building team around your weaknesses? More control, lesser trust, stability and faster growth, more work. Which one is the correct
Stability
answer?
and faster growth.
Stability
C.
and faster growth. That's it. Chapter 10 completed successfully. Okay. So having weakness is not a problem. But try to cover that weakness personally is the bigger problem. Better to arrange a person who can fill that weakness, who can cover that weakness excellent way, because he is strong in that area. Okay. Next. Can I move to 11, chapter 11? Yeah. What a beautiful point. What a beautiful point. Your who is the shortcut for your success. Your who is the shortcut for your success. Remember this. Okay, because whatever you require, if someone is going to do that, someone is going to do for you, then your life will become very simple. Your growth is going to be there. Okay, that's why who is the shortcut for your success. Remember this one. Okay. The fastest path to the success is through people who already did it. Through people who already did it. Old thinking tries to figure out everything from zero. Old thinking tries to figure out everything from zero. New thinking looks for someone who has already solved the problem. New thinking looks for someone who has already solved the problem. Okay. The right who saves months and years of trial and error. The right who saves months and years of trial and error. Success speed depends more on access than effort. Success speed depends more on access than effort. Okay, if you identify right who, remember that. If you identify right who, that person is going to save your time. Okay, right who is a shortcut to your success. Suppose, very simple question. Sir, I want a mobile app. I want a mobile app. How you can do, what things are required to do? Don't think like that. Who developed a mobile app already? Who can develop mobile app? Identify that. Is going to save your years and months and years effort. All your mistakes, that person is going to overcome. That person is going to cover. So that's why don't do activities on your own. better to delegate the activities or the right who's. Your right who is the shortcut for your success. Remember carefully. Okay, can you please answer these questions? What does this chapter shortcut to success? Working long hours, learning more skills, finding the right who, avoiding the risks. Which one is the correct answer?
C.
Finding the right who.
Finding the right who. Now, what is the main problem with trying to figure out everything yourself? Main problem with trying to figure out everything yourself. It builds confidence, it saves money, it wastes time through trial and error, it creates independence.
C.
It wastes time through trial and error. Okay, according to this chapter, what mainly decides a success skill? Talent, hard work, access to the right people, luck. Which one? Which one? Talent, hard work, access to the right people, and luck.
Access to the right.
Right people. That's it. Okay. Chapter 11 got completed. So slowly you people are getting right. So right who is the shortcut for your success. Is going to save your time. Is going to save your energy like anything. Next, depend on the people. Identify the right who's. Who already did it. Identify. Better to follow him. Your job is going to be simplified. If you are trying to do everything on your own, it's always a bigger problem. Remember that. Okay, now chapter 12. Delegate outcomes, not just tasks. Yeah, this is also one of the very important point. Most of the time, what will happen is, if you are delegating tasks, can you please do that, do this, and so on. What will happen is, they don't know why we are doing this activity. They will complete namesake only. They will complete namesake only. Remember that. Don't delegate tasks. Delegate outcomes. Suppose my YouTube team is there. I will ask them, can you please create 5 YouTube videos on prompt engineering? Like I ask them. Am I delegating task or am I delegating outcome? In this, please develop 5 YouTube reels, 5 YouTube shorts on prompt engineering. If I tell like this, is it task delegation or outcome delegation?
Task delegation.
Only task delegation. The same thing you can tell in this style. Array, today job market gone. Automatically, training market also is getting affected like anything. In Amirpet, all the institutes are closing every day to day. Even our situation is also too worst. So, these days, market is always towards AI only. We require to promote this AI course. Okay? If we are going to do some videos, then automatically the people are going to see. The people aware that in DURGASOFT AI course is there. Automatically they will do the inquiry and our business is going to grow. This is my requirement. For this, can you please help to do 5 YouTube videos? Okay, this is my main purpose. Like if I tell like this, observe the first way of telling and second way of telling. There is a difference in there or not?
Yes, sir.
That is what delegate outcome. What is internal intention of doing this activity? Delegate that. Then they will take ownership and they will take very much care. Instead of just simply telling, do 5 videos. Sir, for which purpose? It is a nonsense. That is none of your business. Can you please develop that, sir? They won't take ownership. Namesake only, they are going to do that. That's why always delegate outcomes, not tasks. Okay, have a look once. Yes, delegating task alone still keeps the leader overloaded. Okay, old thinking gives instructions but keeps the responsibility. Okay, new thinking gives ownership of results, not just work. Outcome based delegation build confident and responsible people. Build confident and responsible people. Leaders grow faster when teams own results independently. They own the results independently. Then automatically leaders are going to grow faster. Okay. What is the main problem with the delegating only tasks? Tasks get completed faster. Team becomes confident. Leader still remains overloaded. Quality improves automatically. Which one? Which one is the correct answer? What is the main problem with the delegating only tasks? Which one is the correct answer? Only tasks. Then automatically, while doing that, if any doubt is there, obviously, again is going to talk to the lead only. Again is going to talk to the lead only. Like, suppose another example I will share. Can you please go to quoting and bring the art of spending money book for me? I told. That is the thing what I told. So now here observe that is about my requirement. Then what is going there? Okay, bringing and so on. It's a forget. Suppose what is my internal intention? Extreme ownership completed. The art of spending money I require to start. Okay, for that book must be required. So can you please go there and bring this book? If this book is not there, at least soft copy can you please bring? Because it's going to be helpful for my preparation for my next class. So can you please do that? Like, observe the difference between this. Because of that activity, what outcome I'm expecting? What the outcome I'm expecting? That thing by default, that person is going to get. So delegate outcomes only, not a task. Task delegation. The opposite person won't get ownership. If he's getting the doubt, again he's going to approach you. Is always a problem. So let me go for one more example. I told 5 reels can you please develop and just send to me. Then immediately it's going to come. Sir, which colors are recommended to what? Which font I require to use? Then I told clearly. Don't ask me anything. You have some imagination in your mind. Better to develop the reels. So in your best way, forget about my option. And then please bring me. If any corrections are required, I will do that. First, you have to feel that. You have to like those. Okay, you should feel that, yes, I like this. Okay, like that feeling you require to get. And then please let me. So don't ask me which color I require to use, which font I require to use, how much duration I require to keep. All these nonsense, don't ask me. I told already clearly the purpose. And better to do in your own style, in best way. And at last, can you please bring those to me? Still any changes are required, I will let you. You have to delegate complete responsibility, not a tasks. You require to delegate complete ownership. You require to delegate complete outcome, not ownership, not tasks. That is the best way, friends. Remember carefully. Okay. So now, what is the main problem with the delegating only task? Leader still remains overloaded. Next, C. Okay. What does the new thinking focus on delegating? Focus on delegating. More instructions, daily actions, Final outcome and results, only simple tasks. Which one is the correct answer? More instructions, daily activities, final outcomes and results, only simple tasks. Which one? What is the meaning of delegate? Thinking, focus on delegating. Respond. What does the new thinking focus on delegating? What is the answer?
Final outcomes.
Final outcomes and results. Okay. What is the biggest benefit of outcome based delegation? What is the biggest benefit of outcome based delegation? More control, lesser trust, stronger and more responsible teams, more supervision. Which one is the correct answer?
Stronger and more responsibility.
Stronger and more responsible teams. Stronger and more responsible teams. That's it. Chapter 12 completed. Okay, that's it. Just aware this. But from overall discussion, what you people got is very clear, sir. Don't do activities on your own. Especially don't waste your time, valuable time on small activities. Okay, instead of thinking how, always think who, such type of thing only. Use money as a tool to leverage your growth. Don't save too much money. Too much money saving is always going to kill your growth. Next, delegate outcomes, not the tasks. Delegate only outcomes, not the tasks. Next, everyone having a weakness. That weaknesses is going to be covered with the right horse. You are weak in one area, but in the same area, there are a number of people who are strong. In the society, billions of people waiting for you to provide support. Billions of people, 100 crores of people are waiting for you to provide support. Okay, if you are not better to utilize them to fulfill your requirement. Don't do any activity on your own. If you are thinking, if you are doing your activities on your own, growth won't be there. Remember. So, from this total discussion, any point got connected? Anyone? Can you please tell? Any point got connected from this discussion? Vinayak?
Sir, the who is a shortcut to success.
Who is the shortcut to success? Why we have to waste our valuable time and energy on doing the things if someone is already can do that? It's the shortcut for our success. Wonderful. Sarveshwara, anything you got? Yes, Sagar. Any learning from this? Mamata, I hope already you aware about this concept. Yes. Any other person? Have you learned anything from this discussion? Yeah. Okay, that's all, friends.